Ndị be anyị ekene m unu. Asị m nke onye chiri ya zere. Ihe a bụ Ada Igbo ka ị na-anụ olu ya na Igbo Media n'ụbọchị nke taa. N'Igbo Media anyị na-ewetara unu ọtụtụ ozi gbasara Biafra land maka ihe na-eme n'ala Igbo na mba ndị ọzọ. Ozi nke ụbọchị nke taa si n'aka Deputy Prime Minister Ngozi Orabueze. Otu o si ewetara anyị ọtụtụ ozi gbasara Prime Minister Simon Ekpa na ọtụtụ ihe ndị ọzọ ha na-emegasị na Finland iji wee mee ka this our Biafran struggle ka ọ bụrụ ihe nwere isi. Biko ọ bụrụ na ụbọchị tata bụ izi na-esonyere anyị n'iru akwụkwọ, biko echefuna itinyela anyị aka n'iru akwụkwọ, gwakwa anyị ihe iche na comment section and gbasakwa ozi a ka o zuo ụmụnne anyị nọ ebe dị iche iche arụ. Ngwa gere ya ka ọ ha n'uju.
I want us to use this opportunity to remember the innocent Biafrans that were killed on the 24th of July in NNAMDI by the Nigeria state. These are innocent young men, young women, young children that are in their peaceful communities doing their daily chores. The Nigeria state, Christopher Musa and Tinubu, colluded with the legitimized governments of the Southeast and South, with some government agents working for them, and invaded this peaceful community and murdered all. The count is still up. Over 45 innocent Biafrans were murdered in this quiet community of NNAMDI by the Nigerian state, Tinubu and Christopher Musa.
Yes, depending on your time zone and your location, Tata the 27th day of July 2025. Yesterday, we live broadcast, the USB government, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze gave a speech during this live broadcast yesterday. It was a USB fundraising, and the broadcast, she made a very, very, very heavy speech during that broadcast. So abonnement miss this particular broadcast, maybe for one reason or the other. One night, you didn't want data. He said, "Lord, and watch this particular video from beginning to the end." During this broadcast, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze laid emphasis on so many things that has happened during the week, during the month, and of course, the ongoing trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the case adjourned, and also the awaiting bail condition for Mazi Simon Ekpa. The Biafrans in Debuna are on this yogo. In fact, she said a whole lot of things during this particular broadcast. So, aboni mani misi yawana. Chotada tabroche gibiansu, we wanted no popcorn, na manya juro because the video is long. We wanted the full details and also the informations all passed on to Biafrans during this broadcast. So settle on and watch the video, watch it, say bambo, drop our opinion in the comment section. Share the video because a whole lot of Biafrans needs to also come across this video. Watch the rest of the video, guys. I'll be right back.
I also welcome those that do not want Biafra to come, that have joined us on this platform. I'm very, very happy that you are here. My job and the job of Biafrans is to continue to educate you and also to let you know the reason why no man born of any woman can stop the full protection of the land of the United States of Biafra. Again, my name is Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. I'm the Deputy Prime Minister, Chief of Staff to the United States of Biafra government. I welcome everyone here. First of all, let me thank our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. We honor, we appreciate you, we recognize you, we remember you. We will continue to honor you for what you've done to make sure that the United States of Biafra as an independent nation is a reality today. Thank you so much. You are the reason for the season, regardless of what the enemies say or do or plan. We appreciate you. His Excellency, our Prime Minister, Obi Simon Ekpa. God will continue to strengthen you. God will continue to build you. God will continue to empower you. The spirit of millions of Biafrans that have died in the past and presently, we continue to uphold you as you confront our enemies. Do not be moved. Do not be shaken. Do not lose a sleep, because that which you seek, we already got. Nobody, no organization, no country will stop it. So we thank you. We remember you. We honor you. Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. I want to let the world know that our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa is being held by Alexander Stubb, the Finland president, and the Finland government as we speak, for nothing other than what millions of Biafrans have come together to proclaim, to say we need our independent nation. We declared our independence on November 29th, 2024 in Lahti, Finland, when thousands of Biafrans from all over the world converged to declare their independence after a self-referendum that was conducted by over 50 million of Biafrans that participated, who voted overwhelmingly to exit and to leave the state of Nigeria. That was what we did in Finland. We redeclared our independence. For those of you that are not aware, the United States of Biafra, the Republic of Biafra, was a free nation, a sovereign nation between 1967 and 1970. Within that timeline, Biafra fought a brutal war with Nigeria. And at the end of that war, it was declared no victor, no vanquished, with the hope that those things that caused that war at that time will be looked into, will be rectified, and will be corrected. As we speak, none of that has changed. It has even gotten worse. With the official reintegration and rehabilitation of non-terrorists like Boko Haram, ISWAP, ISIS into the Nigerian state by the Nigerian government, headed by President Tinubu and Christopher Musa, the defense chief. That existed between 1967 and 1970 has already gotten worse by the killing of thousands of Christians in Nigeria and in Biafra land. Courtesy of the policy of the Nigerian state. The terrorists that they reintegrate and rehabilitate from all over the world has displaced, has killed thousands of indigenous Nigerians, thousands of indigenous Biafrans. Many Christians are murdered daily by these reintegrated terrorists that we have brought into Nigeria by Tinubu, Buhari, and the rest of their politicians. The subjugation still existed. The oppression still existed. The abuse of human rights still existed. The killings, more importantly, the killings of indigenous Nigerians and indigenous Biafrans have persisted across all over these years, non-stop, by the Nigerian state. While these killings and these policies by the Nigerian state has led to the killing of thousands of indigenous Nigerians and indigenous Biafrans, the Nigerian government misinforms international and world leaders that they need help to fight terrorists in Nigeria, deceiving thousands of people all over the world. These terrorists did not come into Nigeria overnight. The Nigerian state, as we speak, maintains the policy to bring in all the terrorists from across the world into Nigeria. That is why Nigeria is a failed state. That was part of the reason why Biafrans all over the world converged in Finland between November 29th and December the 3rd to declare our independence, redeclare Biafra. That declaration was done and ratified in Finland. As we speak, the United States of Biafra is a sovereign nation. The Biafra Republic government in exile was established by our Minister Simon Ekpa to facilitate the restoration of the independence of the United States of Biafra. Our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, our leader NNAMDI Kanu, our former leader Owazulike, our leader, supreme leader, the hero Odumegwu Ojukwu, all of them have fought. They fought to stop the killing of indigenous Nigerians, indigenous Biafrans by President Tinubu and Christopher Musa and the past Nigerian state leaders. That was the only thing. That was the only crime Tinubu and Christopher Musa have seen. That was why they kidnapped our leader, NNAMDI Kanu, from Kenya and forcefully moved into Nigeria, where they've locked him up for the past 5 years, going to 5 years. Nigeria does not respect human rights. Over 3 courts in Nigeria have ruled on the case of NNAMDI Kanu versus the Nigerian state. And all of them, most of them, have exonerated NNAMDI Kanu and told Nigerian states to leave NNAMDI Kanu and reward him. As we speak, Tinubu and Christopher Musa have refused to do that. Rather, they lock him up in Nigerian DSS dungeon. They lock him up for nothing. The case has been ongoing for the past 5 years. They go to the Nigerian court, they disgrace themselves, they just play all those childish games, and they postpone the case as it pleases Tinubu and Christopher Musa. Because their agenda is the same: to continue the killing of indigenous Nigeria, continue the Islamization of Nigeria, and continue to milk the natural resources, the crude oil that comes from the Biafra region. That is all they're interested in. But you know what? Not anymore. We will stop them. I and the United States of Biafra and Biafrans, we have stopped them. Not even we will. Nothing will change that. It is like a woman who is being abused by the husband, and the woman succeeded to run away. There is somebody we tell the woman, you need to go back to that your husband that was abusing you. That is never done. That will never happen. That is not the right thing to do. Anyone that participates in sending an abused woman back to the husband whom she ran away with, that individual is evil. And that individual must be confronted with evil. The United States of Biafra was born in Finland. Nothing will ever change that. It is like a woman that delivered a baby, and then you tell that woman, oh, we don't like the face of this your baby, therefore we are going to put this baby back into your womb. That will never happen. That is the course of the United States of Biafra government. That is the wish of the Biafran people. This new nation has been born. Nothing will make that change. The Kenyan government has told the Nigerian state to release NNAMDI Kanu based on the action and the winning of the case by NNAMDI Kanu, which was instituted in Kenya, whereby the Kenyan government has admitted that NNAMDI Kanu was wrongfully removed from Kenya to Nigeria, and they rewarded NNAMDI Kanu. So NNAMDI Kanu won that case in Kenya. But Nigeria has refused to release NNAMDI Kanu. Nigeria is a lawless state, a state that does not respect. In fact, a state where just being a Nigerian is a certificate for debt for you from anywhere. It could come, that debt could come from anywhere, anyhow. It don't matter. That's why that land must be destroyed. It's already destroyed. For those of them that are still existing in that enclave, but Biafra is gone. I am after my people. I'm also after the thousands of indigenous Nigerians. Biafrans are very, very happy. But in the course of that, we are going to receive some challenges here and there, which the Nigerian state has already put in place, which we are already checking it out, the government. Because that is what they always do. They've always used every avenue possible to stop the restoration of the United States of Biafra, but this time they have failed, because that which they know, we know 10 times of that. And we will continue to use the templates, the avenues, every avenue possible, legally possible, locally and internationally, to stop Nigeria from coming after Biafra. Self-determination is our right. We have a right to choose who is going to be our leader. Self-defense is also our right. We cannot sit down in our homes and allow the Nigerian state, using their integrated Fulani mafias, Fulani military junkers they sent into Biafra land, to continue to kill our people while we just sit and watch, ma'am. We must defend our people. We must defend our land. We also want to use this opportunity as we remember our leader, NNAMDI, and what he's going with the Nigerian state. I want to use this opportunity to also let him know, do not be moved. Do not be moved, for that which you seek, we already got. I want to use this opportunity to thank the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra Defense Forces, the 40 state governors, the cabinet members, the secretaries of the different departments, the commissioners in the 40 states of Biafra, all the liaison heads, and all the stakeholders in the Biafra restoration. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for what you are doing privately and publicly to ensure that no one, no man born of a woman tampers with this restoration which we already got. Again, for some of you that are not aware, the United States of Biafra have met all the criteria to be a state. We have our 40 states, we have our map.
Ndị be anyị ngwadalụ nnekwu si wene sole na n'ilu akwụkwọ na Igbo media beba si wene wetara onye bụ ozi. Gịnị ka were gbasara maka ihe ndị anyị na-ewetara n'ụbọchị nke taa? Kapara ketụsa ya bụ ozi ka ọrụtụ ụmụnne anyị dọzọ n'ebe dị iche iche ntị maka ọ sị ọ nụrụ si ma gịnị ya kara nwanne ya. Ngwana ka emesịa na ụmụnne m.